Hello, you beautiful people, and welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds 2. And we are still on the search for... That is a good question, right? What are forbidden secrets of the undisputed claim? We have a couple of things to do here, right? As we see. So if we see people to talk to, we talk to them.
Yes. Oh, when you can't.
Okay, nothing. That's what I predicted, and that's what I thought.
Hello.
And goodbye. Fair enough, fair enough. Can't talk to the bot.
As a responsible member of society, we allow you...
How do you eat Purpleberry Crunch? Real warriors take whatever business you're running elsewhere.
Go on. You're clear to saunter free.
Yep, that's the murder scene.
We understand that the marketplace is dynamic, efficient, and well suited to the shifting needs of our
Okay, that would be stealing. Alright, I see. But the rats, spreads, that is fine to loot. Okay.
The story of Anti-Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend to be handed down for a modest fee to each
Okay, do we have
successive
anyone
generation.
to talk down here?
Mascot represents the worst impulses of
How about I do my job and you...
Purpleberry product sample. Complimentary Purpleberry comestibles. Compliment with anti.
With her we already...
Hello. Fabulous work earlier. Been hoping for a chance to collaborate together again. And finally the stars align. I have something you'd be ideal for. Interested? Or have you already had your fill of the creative side of this business?
I long to create.
Splendid. The key to any successful collaboration is creating that exact kind of attitude. We've had a bit of a dispute on a prominent aetherwave drama we produce here. Some outsized egos at play, let's say. Main issue, once again, comes down to realism. Authenticity. Figured you, being such a maverick outsider and all, would be perfectly suited to advise. It's called Corporate Fixers for Hire. Heard of it?
You mean when you need a trustworthy, untrustworthy accomplice?
That's the one. Take it you're a devoted fan. You in? Pays about the same as before.
Sure, I guess I'll be underpaid again? No. Yeah, let's go with that.
Comes with the territory, I'm afraid. Well, wonderful. You were invaluable before. Head back to the recording booth. I'll meet you there and introduce you to our so-called talent.
Okay, let's then
stimulants and nutrition supplements are
do that
11%
first.
Over quarter. Not too shabby, but that's small change compared to experimental operations,
aren't we?
where top lab coats are doing pioneering, confidential work in, well, whatever they're working on. Don't worry about it. All I know is their department alone is responsible
No, that's
for
right
a
here, right?
28% increase
Here
in
we
our
need...
entire
This is our star performer
Sorry.
and sageous Schilleber, Holter Williger. He plays Rico Sockdolager, head of our top-notch team of paid troubleshooters.
So very glad to meet you, whoever you are.
And here's our lead writer, a master of fervid puffery and dynamic product-oriented dramatization, Ruby Rory.
Charmed, I'm sure.
This is our maverick friend who advised on our latest advert. Brought a real sense of authenticity to the proceedings. More realism than you can shake an actual stick at. The two of you have questions our unconventional nonconformist friend here can answer. Definitively and genuinely. So fire away. I'll leave you to it.
In this episode, we're introducing an important walk-on character. A covert agent type with a hidden past. Someone, you know, full of intrigue. What kind of background would be wholly true and unconditionally authentic to someone like that? Someone like you, but not you. An agent you admired.
Ever heard of Commander Zane? Here on screen, her on-screen exploits were the story of this agent's life. I don't admire any of them. Bunch of slack-witted jobs worth except for me. Imagine a gravestone that reads an enigma shrouded in mist. Okay, first one's good.
Fabulous. I mean, so real and realistic. I will endeavor to depict it in the most truly true, genuine way.
I'll be coaching our walk-on's performance. What sort of delivery would be completely honest to this person?
They were excessively monotone. The particular agent was always yelling, just unreasonably angry all the time. Everything was a joke to them, and they had the most off-putting laugh. Oh, they had a strange pitch, a frequently mispronounced common. Okay, the second one, man, was always yelling.
Interesting. Well then, I shall dutifully characterize your authoritatively truthful direction. Alright, now, at this point, I need to illustrate a critical problem that our crack team, along with the walk-on, need to solve. Give me your honest feedback on the read. This manager won't go down easy. She discovered our tampering with the computronic registry to shift blame away from our client. Now, it blames them for everything. What do you think? Honestly, too much? Was I gilding the lily?
The lily exists to be gilded. What else is it for?
Alright. Good feedback. Very useful. Got it.
Last question. Right afterward, we introduce a crisis of some kind. What Auntie's Choice product would be most useful?
Probably a weapon-related item, situation like that. Next, Siggy could be your last, something to take edge off maybe. Okay, probably a weapon-related item.
Perfect, perfect. Incorporate that department's ad copy.
Fabulosity, absolute fabulosity. Always a pleasure to work with you.
When's this going to run?
You should start hearing that episode on the wireless anytime now. You've probably already started hearing your advertisement. Well, I hope you look back fondly on this whole creative dalliance. No, I will. Now, just a moment, and we can hear it all assembled.
You were stuck. Bottom of the ladder. Outmaneuvered time and time again. Robbed of credit for big ideas. Then they enlisted the best to rouse their career for a healthy fee. Yes, it's time, everyone. For Fixers for Hire. Starring Holtz Trollier as Rico Sockdolliger. For your good win as Tuesday's Knee.
Of course, I also enjoy the simple pleasure of watching professional athletes bludgeon each other.
A deep-fried dough-wrapped horse sausage on a stick.
I'm just like you. Until next time, look for me in the Platinum Executive Skybox above the line of scrimmage.
A covert agent type, a two-fisted, egotistical know-it-all with worrying anti-business tendencies, despite a 500-bit haircut.
To offer higher quality pharmaceuticals designed to be better than nature, because nature wants to kill you. Since then, our company has grown, evolved, consumed the first of many rivals. But that original goal remains. What about those? Yes.
This manager won't go down easy. She discovered our tampering with the computronic
I wanted to hear, the main thing I wanted to hear was the streaming. So yet we still have...
Sorry, no autographs.
Sorry, in the midst of composing my latest...
to talk to people here.
Canter elsewhere.
Sample one of our popular Force products. They're completely edible.
Auntie's Choice
Despite
tobacco
any and all appearances to the contrary.
Consume in peace, and we won't have a problem.
I'm a bit lost and stuck.
We'll say Auntie's Choice and sorry. Got bootlegging to do.
The ladies in front again.
Such a pleasure to work with you.
Yeah, whatever.
Purpleberry product samples.
So there's nothing down there. That's a bit of a not problem. That is just ain't cool. Is there something above us? Maybe?
Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy.
Oh, come on, hurry up. Elevator, hurry up.
Through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals with Auntie's Choice.
We're gonna have a couple of talks here then.
What now?
I'd like to see the owner.
Have an issue with the service? She's in her office. See that you do.
What are you doing back here? No one's allowed. Who left that door unlocked? What are you even doing in my bar?
Ah, that's another quest, right?
Someone will be fired over this. Then, once they reach the nadir of their sorrows, rehired, only that I may fire them again. And I don't know what you think you're seeing here, but ignore all this.
Okay, wait. Those look like the secret recipe ingredients. Seems I caught you red-handed.
What? All this? Furtive mixing of cocktails is simply how I relieve stress in a productive manner. It's a Raptidon bite, a unique concoction devised by Melquiades Alcantara, who was simply my dearest friend. Or was. I procured its recipe from him before his unfortunate passing, and before you ask, yes, I have receipts for everything.
I bet bits to spreads any receipt you produce would prove a forgery. Okay, your fingerprints were everywhere. Fess up.
As if I don't know how to scour a crime scene. Please. This isn't some run-of-the-mill one-bit operation. The best choice is the Spectrum Violet of the Esplanade. Our patrons pay well to stake their claim as the most VIP of the VIP. Now that we have the recipe for this dreadful elixir, our clientele no longer have reason to stray.
Look, you are not cut out for subterfuge. Clearly.
Think you're wearing down my resolve, don't you? Ugh. Yeah, maybe just a little. Look, I see you're going to be a problem. Just cover my efforts and expenses and the recipe's yours. Our patrons are returning already anyhow.
Okay, wait. We are not... I don't want to pay, even though we have the money. Bet the corporate investigator would like to hear how you were caught like an amateur.
Fine, you can have it. That admittedly was a mite embarrassing. Any serious player would have locked the door first, before spreading out incriminating evidence. Here you are, one lightly bloody, slightly less secret recipe. Time for you to blunder out the way you blundered in.
Okay, cool. That came a bit out of the nowhere, if I'm gonna have to admit. Because I, as I already said before, was a bit lost where to go, where to look at. Okay, then let's go back to the bartender if I am able to find him again.
Product samples! Purpleberry product samples!
Things were down at the end of the sponsorship series against the Spacers Chosen.
I'm Jean Turper-Tyler,
Thank you.
sixth base person for the Anti-Cleo's Darlings. I cleaved Spacers Chosen's goalie at the end of the 56th inning, then made a Sunday goal to win the game.
Nah, he was not 445 meters away, was he?
Cleave it in twain. Auntie's choice!
Auntie's choice. Auntie's choice.
Hostile takeover this! Right back at you.
But wait a little tick. Region. Yeah, that's something else. We are gonna need to... Yeah.
Cleo, and I endorse this message.
Good luck, my ameliorator.
Don't let us
Remember, you can't spell heinous ascetic without Auntie's choice. Good luck, my ameliorator.
I don't get it.
Remember,
Was
you
it
can't
not
spell
telling
heinous
us to report back here?
without Auntie's choice.
If you have business here, don't let me keep it.
Thanks to our marketing wizard selling the sizzle of incremental product.
Oh man, how can it be that I am unable to find the bartender again?
Nutrition supplements are up 11%.
Nah, here we are. That's the bartender, right? Yeah.
Not too shabby, but that's small change compared to experimental operations where top
Wait, want to know how to make the Reptiton bites?
You learned the recipe? Yes. Tell me and I'll make you one.
It's 1 iceberg aged whiskey, 1 black powder, 1 Reptiton venom sac, stir well.
Oh, The black powder was the ingredient what I was missing. There you go.
Alright, thank you.
More's the pity.
To me, as your chief executive, I've fostered a...
Then we are gonna be strolling over here in the hope that we are gonna be doing that. Why ever the map now looks here different than before, I am not quite certain, but anyways, that should be definitely closer than we were at the bar. That I think we can say for certain, and that's good. That's oh so good. And now I can set this one active, and now I travel there, and maybe we then actually see what we need to do, what we can do, what we will do, what we have to do. Very, very important. If I've already been here the last time, then that has been quite a while ago, and I would be sorry.
Look who it is. All finished?
I met your mystery janitor. His name's Amos. He's an old acquaintance of Auntie.
Knew he was connected. What'd you find out? He tell you any secrets about Auntie?
Or inspiring stories about her career ascent? You know, that might act as encouragement to them like us, presently stagnating in our position of paid employee.
His real name is Dr. Felicity Caro.
Huh. A rumor had it she was one of the Schuyler line, old money family, type who looked down at anybody who worked for a living. Never seemed like her. I got a whole lot of insightful observations like that, you know.
Wait, there's been more than one Auntie Cleo? Explains a lot, now that I think about it. Like how she ain't a few hundred years old. Huh.
Learn anything more?
One time, she ate an expired champa.
Whoa! Just like normal people.
That's real relatable. I mean, we all done that, right? But I just never thought she would. 'Cause she's Auntie, you know?
Yeah, like she could eat a bar right out of the paste obtruder. The freshest and least natural it's ever gonna be.
What else?
Alright, the biggest secret was how she once convinced someone who always told the truth to lie to her.
Can't even imagine possessing that degree of marketing acumen.
You could just tell people how to think and do things. Like to not constantly yell at you all the time for only just doing your job.
Those details were highly motivating, both personally and professionally. Real roadmap to success kind of thing.
Diverges greatly from events depicted in Auntie the Musical, the all-singing adaptation of Auntie's life story, which we've all, of course, watched 9 times.
Yes, 10 times, by the way. I have the recipe for the Raptorton Bite. Alcantara didn't make it.
Didn't make the drink, or didn't make... Oh, I see.
Less we know about all that, the better. But I knew you'd effectuate effectually. Right? Wasn't I just saying? Here, for your trouble, from all of us. Now, about that last person of interest. There's a former Spacer's Choice VIP in the brig. We tried talking to him, you know, to see if he had any useful dirt. But he's kind of mean.
Full of scathing invective.
Belittling, one might say. But, you know, tough sort like you might have an easier go of it.
He's in a brig. Do I need to worry about security?
Nah, they got him set up like in olden times. They let everybody walk up and holler at him, throw produce and such. Whatever that is.
Like how mean are we talking exactly?
You know, we all been chewed out pretty fiercely before. Kind of a regular occurrence, really. But I swear, I ain't never...
I still have nightmares. Sometimes I think I hear his voice, and I start to run.
Uh-huh. Likewise. Future generations will tell cautionary bedtime stories about that day.
Alright, consider it done.
Oh, that sounded very take charge. Have to remember that. Okay. We'll make sure you've got authorization to the brig when you arrive. May you effectuate effectually toward the agreed-upon goal state. That's the middle manager handbook again. Real take charge stuff.
Okay. I think we already talked, or we already have been on the break. Luckily, we have them fast traveling. Oh, sorry, them fast traveling spots here available. That is very, very cool.
Tramicular, arriving any moment now. We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly
From pop guns to self-propelled cannons.
Yeah, somehow we are a bit off, aren't we? Okay, are there stairs?
You need to make all your problems past tense.
There got to be some stairs down. Should they not? Should there not?
Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of
samples from our nutritious tobacco line.
With
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles!
Purple berry product samples.
That's a bit, by the way, in my opinion, annoying. Can we pan zoom, place waypoint?
all no getters on my payroll. It's time to recognize the mobile with
So
my
maybe
latest report. Started Dr.
elevator
Giles
here,
Rasmussen,
which
demoted from his
brings us
unnamed and clearly unimportant position within experimental operations. Welcome to your site sanitation manager. Approaching station.
I thought that would be an elevator, by the way. That would have been cool, right? So we can go up, but not down.
Insight acquisition. Demoted for playing
samples from our nutritious tobacco line.
Not what I mean when I encourage working on the go. Perhaps a
And that one goes up, right?
index manager will refresh your info security fundamentals, Reggie. Congrats! You're now a file clerk. Clerk those files. Next is Elise.
Okay, that's the freaking party. Yikes. That's for me in games. When you have trouble in certain locations finding your way around, I would have no real conclusion how to solve the map problem.
Might get back to me. Anxiety gnawing at your guts. Your new role as integrity specialist will be
But we are kind of right here, aren't we?
And if you haven't heard your name yet,
You! I recognize your kind anywhere. You're one of those folks that eat. You feeling famished, peckish, hoggish, malnourished, audacious,
Okay, we pass. Thank you.
Toodaloo!
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume
With Auntie's choice. As you
Okay, wait, then we... Head office tower, back storage.
leader known for her unparalleled business.
You want freedom
Okay, that was wrong.
You want
Yikes.
choice.
Anyways, on the other hand, we can always fast travel back. That is the good part. That is the very, very good part. Alright, I have no clue where to go. Oh boy, if I would have known that it actually take ages to get here, then I would have not done it that way. Okay, yeah. Let's have one last check in the next in this episode, and in the next one then I am gonna have a quick look where and what we need to do.
Tramicular, arriving any moment now.
The story of Anti-Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend to be handed down from
pop guns
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment.
Okay, nice. That is what I've not seen. I'm sorry, forgive me. That is what I really have not seen.
Ah, wonderful. More of you. Come to jeer at a fallen old rival like all the rest? Swear I heard from everybody else in this rickety tub. So far, I am decidedly unimpressed. Been some sorely lackluster heckling from your colleagues. Clever as barbs weren't clever enough by half. Not expecting much, but go ahead. Try your worst. Let's hear it.
Okay, how's this? Nice outfit. I didn't know Spacer's Choice produced inmate uniforms.
Well, what you don't know could fill the archive, clearly. Because Spacer's Choice makes a full line of prison apparel in a wide variety of cost-cutting styles. I mean, really, you just wake from suspended animation or something? I expect savvier marketing literacy from someone on a corporate flagship. Got anything else?
I do, but I'm here to talk with you.
Wait, you didn't come here for the express purpose of ridicule and castigation? Huh. Well, suppose that's for the best, since you're not very skilled at it. So, all right, I give up. What do you want?
You're clearly no friend of Auntie's Choice. That makes you interesting.
By that measure, everyone outside Auntie's Choice would be interesting. And trust me, nobody's an inkling as captivating as I am. Look, I appreciate the attention and all, but does any of this benefit me? Because otherwise, you might as well just jeer away.
I'm not part of Auntie's Choice. Maybe you can give me something I can use against them?
That may all be well and good, but I'm from a real corporation, Spacer's Choice, where we believe in the inequitable exchange of goods and services. Furthermore, and consequently, I don't do nothing without something in return. Anything else would be unseemly.
Alright, what do you need?
Name's Himanshu Tegulapalli, regional brand manager for Tau Ceti, Spacer's Choice. Auntie has it in for all of us former reps, but me in particular. Been humiliating Spacer's Choice every chance she gets. You seen those display images mocking the Moon Man? Dressed up like a baby? Petty stuff. Being completely one-sided. Till now.
Suppose I could turn off those screens for you?
No. They'll just eventually switch them back on. I'm proposing a little counter-programming instead. I taped a particularly scathing diatribe earlier. Patch it into the PA system. Let me have my say.
Patch into the PA system? That doesn't sound easy. And you just happen to have a pre-recorded diatribe on you.
Not on me presently, no. They tend to take things off prisoners, you know? It's weirdly universal. Also wasn't wearing this reeking thing prior to being staged for public ridicule. The audio cartridge is in an evidence locker in the room behind that desk. Bet if you just ask the guard over there nicely for access, she'd open it right up for you. The PA system controls are in the back room at client intake. Had it all worked out earlier, before I got caught.
Okay, sure. This seems ill-advised, but fun.
Wonderful. That broadcast is gonna be the finest verbal rebuke of my career. Though I should mention, while you're on this ship, Auntie's Choice has a few products what might improve your odor, looks, and breath. Sorry. Couldn't help myself.
Alright. That we then might and will do in the next episode, you guys. For now, you know it. I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed today's episode, then please give me a little tinsy thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully I see you in the next episode. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day. Stay frosty. Bye.